I'll turn to master accounts now, of course. The board and the reserve banks have refused to provide Congress and the public with transparency with regard to the application process. At its core, a master account is a public benefit conferred by the Fed to a private institution. And since a master account is a public benefit, really doesn't the public have a right to know which institutions have master accounts and which have applied for accounts and not received them? Both the FDIC and the OCC publicly list similar application information on their websites today. So could you commit, as part of a transparency project, to make publicly available a list of institutions that have received master accounts, as well as the institutions that have applied and not received them?
So I'll be glad to look into that. You know our system well, and it really is that the Fed, the board, you know, we set rules, but the reserve banks really make the decisions about granting accounts subject to those rules. And we actually think we can improve on that system with the current proposal we have, and are considering comments on that right now, as I'm sure you know very well.
Yeah, and as you also know, that applicants for master accounts are getting whipsawed between the Federal Reserve Board of Governors and the banks. That one says that the Federal Reserve says that the banks have all of the authority they need, meaning Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City and others have all of the authority they need to make these decisions, and yet you go to the reserve banks and they say, oh no, we're waiting for the Board of Governors. And so there's a whipsaw effect, and we get no answer. The black hole continues to exist, and you know, my frustration level has long since been at a boiling point. It continues to be at a boiling point. There's no responsiveness. It's a black hole. And I wish to just once again use this opportunity to encourage you to address that. There's just no excuse. There's no excuse anymore, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.